Well, everyone, it's time for us to go ahead and compare Spotify and YouTube Music or YouTube Music Premium, whatever you want to call it, and see which one particularly is the best one for you. Now, personally, I have both. Technically, if you have YouTube Premium, you can also use YouTube Music Premium or whatever it's called, which is so cool. But I will tell you, both have their pros, both have their cons. If you already have YouTube Premium, though, I would just recommend using YouTube Music because you already have that built in and it's free. You get all the features within it, which is so cool. But Spotify is my go-to option. I love Spotify a lot. And it's weird because if you don't have either one of these, then I'll kind of break it down for you. But if you're already on one of these platforms, it's kind of hard to go ahead and shift over to another one. Same thing with me for Apple Music and Spotify as well. There are pros and cons for both, but all of my music and everything is curated already on Spotify, so it's just so much easier to go down that route. Now, both of these specific applications have free plans, so you don't necessarily have to go ahead and purchase a plan to use these specific, to listen to music. Unlike Apple Music, where you do have to, purchase a, 3-month free trial, that's the best they have, but there are free options for both. So you get access to the entire, musical library of both of these specific applications for free, which is so cool. There are ads within them, for the free plans. So do keep that in mind. But you are able to skip ads within YouTube Music, where you cannot do that on Spotify. You have to listen to the song, completely throughout. There's also, unlimited song skips on YouTube Music, which is so cool. But on Spotify, you can only skip up to 6 songs every hour, which is very interesting. Typically, we don't really hear that specific thing going on. But another big thing that may be super important for some people is that there are no download options for either one of these on the free plans. So keep that in mind. If you're going the free route, you're pretty much not going to be getting, downloads on either one of these. I've also heard a lot of things about audio quality. Personally, I'm not really that big into how great the audio sounds. If you give me a really bad playback or whatever, I probably won't be able to tell. I just kind of listen to the same songs over and over again. So if you're somebody who really, really cares about audio quality, from what I have heard, Spotify does have better audio quality than YouTube Music. So that may be another thing you may want to go ahead and kind of, consider. Now, there are different pricing structures for the higher end model. So if you want to go ahead and pay for the actual plans here, well, for Spotify and for YouTube Music, the individual plans are the same exact price, but also the family plans are the same exact price and the student plans are the same price. So for individual, you're getting $9.99 a month on both of these. For the family plan, you're getting $14.99 a month on both of these. And for the student plan, you're getting $4.99 as well. So the same exact pricing structure between them. And with those, you're getting, the high quality audio streaming. You're not getting any ads within them, which is so cool. You're getting all the songs available at that same time as well. And you do have the option between both to actually download the songs between them if that's something you're interested in. Personally, that may be something I'm more interested in, so that's something cool. But if not, then you still have Spotify there. If not, you can still stream the songs the same, which is really, really important. Now, one thing I do kind of want to mention is that with something like Spotify, this specific application, because I'm just so tailored to that app, I already kind of have everything situated on it. I have all my songs, everything that I've ever had. And according to, of February 2022, there were over 80 million songs added within Spotify. And there's apparently 60,000 that are added every single day, which is super crazy. On the YouTube Music side, apparently there's over 70 million official, songs on that specific application. And there are a lot of songs on YouTube. I think most of you know this by now. Every single song that ever comes out, for the most part, is available on YouTube, which is so cool. Now, both of them are kind of stemming out beyond just the music genre. I've heard a lot of things with, YouTube Music where they already have YouTube built in, so there's already music videos and stuff. With Spotify, they're trying to branch out more outside of just that standard song, lyrics and stuff, and they're trying to really go ahead and grow more into that podcast realm and just content in general. That's why the, Joe Rogan podcast is on there now and so many other things like that. And I only think it's going to grow over, in general. So that may be another thing you're going to have to kind of consider in some ways. But I will say in the music department, I kind of do think Spotify wins, but YouTube Music in a way kind of also wins in a different way. It's, built in, it kind of has the YouTube-esque kind of, feeling to it. And although Spotify is my main one, I think YouTube Music also has a lot of different things up its sleeve as well. Between, the different types of content that are available on it, you can get a little bit of both. You have audiobooks on YouTube Music, but I do think, Spotify kind of lends itself a little bit better to other social media applications. So if you're somebody who actually wants to go ahead and, embed certain Spotify songs inside of, other apps like Snapchat or TikTok, whatever, or Instagram, well, it plays a little bit better in those specific applications, a little bit better than YouTube Music. So in my opinion, I kind of do think that Spotify is probably the better one when it comes down to it overall. If you're somebody who just kind of wants to go ahead and just, purchase one and kind of move on, I think Spotify with the future ahead of it is probably the one I would recommend. There's also a lot of first day releases that come out for Spotify. If somebody has a song and comes out and, they have it for a Spotify exclusive, that happens all the time too. So that may be something that happens more so in the future. But like I mentioned, I think something like, YouTube Music, if you already have YouTube Premium, I would just recommend checking it out. If you're not really into, I will say for a lot of those big artists, it's pretty much the same thing throughout. But if you're more interested in the music, aspect with podcasts in there and with some other stuff in there too, I think Spotify may be the better one for you in some cases. So that kind of breaks it down in my opinion. If you had any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.